your girl, Maha the author, and I'm back with part 3 of Read with Maha. So I want to thank everyone who have watched part 1, have watched part 2 of Read with Maha. I appreciate all of the likes. I appreciate all the ones that's sharing it. I appreciate all the comments. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell to let you know when Read with Maha is uploaded and ready for you to watch. But we're gonna jump right into it, you guys. So Reggie, a year and a half later. Today I got a text from Shantae, my boy Jimmy's 19-year-old sister, telling me she wanted to see me and shit. I wasn't going to pay her little ass no mind at first, but the stuff she was doing was getting out of hand, and I knew I had shit to get off my chest. Tay and I met over her brother's house about a year and a half ago. They were throwing her a graduation party or some shit like that. I knew she was young, but from the moment she walked through the door, my eyes were glued to her. If I had to describe her, I would say she was short, probably around 5'3", 5'4", sexy brown skin, slim thick, but that fat ass and thick thighs could not be missed. She wore her curly hair up in a bun. All around, baby girl had a perfect body. She was real quiet, light, and innocent at the same time. She was also 9 years younger than me, but one thing led to another that night, and we ended up fucking. A few months back, she called me up and asked if she could see me. It really threw me off because the last I heard, she had moved out of town. I played her to the left though, and that's when she started playing on me and Tina's phone. I couldn't even tell you how she got it, but she did. I really thought the bitch was on some psycho shit for real. On top of that, her and my girl had some words maybe 6 or 7 months ago. Tay had called one night when Tina was getting off of work. She picked up my phone and it was Tay on the other line, screaming my man this and my man that. Tay was on some real psycho shit, I know. Tina took that and ran with it though. She told her all about our little hit and run. A nigga like me had been on pins and needles ever since that shit happened. I guess Tina thought I was gonna mess up again and fucked her, so she was on high alert. I looked at my clock and it was already 10 at night. If I left now, I could beat Tina back home, I thought. Tonight she was going out with her homegirls, so I decided to go end this shit with Tay once and for all. I hopped in my black Ford Fiesta and headed to her house. After a 30-minute drive to the south side, I pulled up paranoid as hell, checking my surroundings. Shantae stayed a few houses down from my partner and them. If any of they bitches saw me, it was over. I walked up to the door and started knocking. She answered, showing a set of straight white teeth. "Hey, Zaddy," she sang, holding the door wide open. I had to brace myself. The shit did something to me every time she called me that. "Stop the bullshit, Tay, and tell me what you wanted." I brushed past her and sat down on the sectional and the living room. Her crib was laid out nicely, I wasn't gonna lie. And to be only 19, Tay did have her shit together. "I swear you full of shit, Reggie," she spat, still holding the door. I finally looked up and saw what she was wearing. She had on a burgundy silk robe, and I could have bet money she was naked underneath. I hopped up and met her at the door. This was a setup, and I wasn't falling for it. "So you gonna leave? So you gonna up and leave? Just like that?" she cried. See, this was the shit I was talking about. This crying shit had a nigga soft as hell. She had this cute ass nipple on her right cheek, and I could tell she kept that ass tight all the way around. I stood there for a minute weighing my options. I could leave. I probably should leave. But what would that solve? "Just smoke a blunt with me. I know your girl gone and all." "And how you know that?" I asked. "'Cause you wouldn't be here." "Swear you know me, right?" I smirked at the fact she was telling the truth. She had been trying to get me here for a month straight, but Tina had been on me hard. I hadn't smoked shit all day, so one blunt wasn't gonna hurt nothing. Tina. I hadn't been out in so long. My best friend Selena talked me into coming out with her and her 2 cousins tonight. I looked at the clock and it was a little after 11. It was late as hell for me, and Selena's ass still wasn't ready. I stopped in front of her full-size mirror and I was definitely shutting shit down. I had on a tight black dress. It had a deep V cut down my breast, so these big boys were on full display. Being a nurse, I mainly wore tennis shoes or Crocs, so I rarely wore heels. Selena wouldn't let me go without heels tonight though, so I matched it with the all black strap around the back heel. We pulled up to Club Shakers at 1 in the morning. It was me, Selena, her cousin Shay, and their other cousin Bree. Shay and Bree was dressed really cute. Shay had a tight halter top and a pair of denim distressed jeans. Bree was wearing a black and gold two-piece skirt set that had a long ass split on the side. They opted to wear tennis shoes tonight instead of heels. We all hopped out the car and made our way to the back of the long ass line. The girl in front of me showed her ID, then headed inside. Shay was next, so I thought. She started fumbling with her wallet as if she was looking hard for something. Oh my God, y'all, my ID is in my other purse, she yelled. Damn, Shay, I told you to grab all your shit, Selena fussed. We can go back and get it. I literally stay around the corner, she replied with the attitude. Everybody was cool with it, so we all hopped back in Selena's Tahoe. Shay was right, she did stay right around the street. All my life, I grew up on the north side, so I wasn't familiar with the south side at all. As we pulled up to a nice sized house, I looked a few houses down and I saw a car that looked just like Reggie's car. I knew it wasn't him. I've been talking to him all day. I pulled my phone out debating whether I should call him or not. I mean, it was going on 1:30 in the morning. We had been doing good lately, so I didn't want to accuse him over a coincidence. Hey baby, did I wake you? I nervously asked just as he picked up. Nah, just watching TV. What's that? He asked. Oh, nothing. This dumbass girl named Shay left her ID at home, so we came back to get it. Damn, that's fucked up. I thought y'all would have been there by now. I know it may sound crazy, but I thought I saw your car parked a couple houses down. The phone got quiet. Hello? Reggie? Are you still there? I asked. Yeah, I'm here, baby. I dropped the phone on mistake. But shit, what were you just saying? I said I thought I saw your car, but I knew you were at home. It couldn't have been yours, I said just when everybody else started getting back in the car. Hell nah, it's a couple of them bitches in the city. I'm at the crib though. Okay, baby, we finna head back out. I'll see you later. Alright, don't be having too much fun. Make me come and jack one of them niggas up. You so crazy. I know how to behave. Reggie, bye. Let my girl have some fun. Damn, Selena yelled so that he can hear her. Alright, I see you got your guard dog with you. Let me go. Bye, baby. Reggie. Shit, I'm finna go. That was too close. I said more to myself than to Tay. I don't even think she heard me. She kept walking to the back for some reason. We had smoked 3 blunts aloud, back to back, and a nigga was fucked up. My eyes were red and low. I don't even think I could drive like this, but I was finna find out. Nowhere in hell was I gonna risk staying here. So you found off the phone, Tay mama, straddling in my lap. The shit kinda caught me off guard, but I came to my senses quickly. Man, watch out. You know I ain't fucking with you like that. I threw her off me, but she was aggressive and jumped back on. I had left out the house in a hurry, so I only had on a pair of ball shorts and a white tee. Her hand went inside my shorts, and he woke up immediately. I found myself having a battle with my mind and my dick. My dick won after feeling her wet, warm mouth around my man's. Up and down and on the sides, her tongue glided. The veins on my dick popped out, so my shit was extra hard. After me calming down her throat, I picked her up and headed to the room in the back. She kicked the door open and I threw her on the bed. I closed the door and locked it. I don't even know why I locked it. We were the only ones here, but the shit from earlier had me on high alert. Tay opened her robe and I saw her perfectly shaved pussy with a little peach fuzz glistening already. Without warning, I dived in and we fucked the whole night. Buzz, buzz, buzz. My 6 a.m. alarm went off and scared the shit out of me. I looked around and wondered where the fuck was I at. The spot I was in was still wet and my nuts were sticky as hell. And I looked behind me and saw Tay naked ass knocked the fuck out. Shit, I blurted out. I jumped out the bed and the first thing I did was grab my fucking phone. I had 50 missed calls from Tina, 22 text messages, and 10 from an unknown number. In the midst of all that, somebody was banging on the door and I heard a baby crying in the other room. Tay, wake your ass up, man. People banging at your door like the damn police and a baby crying, I screamed. She rolled over and all I saw was the perky titties. Reggie, I know your ass in there. Open the motherfucking door right motherfucking now, I heard Tina loud and clear. How your bitch know why I stayed, Shantae spat. I don't know, but please stop that baby from crying, I shouted, bending over with my head in my hand. You stop her. She's yours. I looked at her as my life couldn't get any worse than this. What the fuck you mean she's mine? I yelled, rushing her ass into the corner. You heard me. She's yours. How you want me to say it, in Spanish or French? She told me, rolling her eyes. This girl had me all fucked up. It had been so fucking long since she and I had fucked, so why was I just not finding out I had a kid in this world? On top of that, I had been trying to get Tina ass pregnant for the longest, and the shit wasn't happening. Now this bitch was keeping one from me. I was about 2 seconds from showing her ass how the fuck I was feeling, but the baby started crying again, and Tina was still banging at the damn door. My mind was all fucked up. Stop your bitch from banging on my door, she fussed. I mean-mugged her all the way out the room. I wasn't dealing with Tina right now. I had something way more important on my mind. Where are you going, Reggie? Tay yelled, following me. I don't want you seeing her. I stopped walking and looked at her, face full of tears. Shantae. I stood in front of Reggie with nothing on but a bra and a thong. Who knew my secret was going to come out like this? I knew he thought my tears were fake, but that was the furthest from the truth. When I left Columbus to go to school, I was clueless about the real world. My mama tried to prepare me as best as she could, but I didn't even think she expected this from me. When I found out I was pregnant, I knew I had fucked up. My brother was so disappointed in me, he came to me and asked who was the daddy, and I was so scared to tell him. After breaking down, I finally told him it was Reggie. When my brother told me Reggie had a girl all along, I dipped out. The first year in college, being away from my family, and then being pregnant was hell. When I had my daughter Royal, I knew I couldn't do it on my own. I already knew what people were going to say. I was the side bitch. Columbus was too damn small for these nosy assholes not to, but fuck that. If they wanted to turn the fuck up, I would. Reggie was the one who had sex with me, knowing he had a whole bitch at home. So why I had to be the bad one? I just want you to handle your business first, then we can go talk about Royal. Royal, huh? He questioned with a smile plastered on his face. Tina. Open this fucking door, I screamed over and over. My voice was beginning to become hoarse. I should have known last night that was Reggie's car. I looked to my left and saw Selena, Shay, and Bree walking down the sidewalk towards me. Tina, girl, why the hell you been on Tay's door like the damn police? So this is the bitch house? I spat, nodding my head. Selena, get your girl before we fuck her up. Shay jumped back and said, fuck who up? Not me. Shit, if you keep knocking on my homegirl door like that, it's gonna be a fucking problem. So it's your old friend who's fucking my man? I yell. Bitch, we don't know you like that. You Lena's friend. Plus, didn't I see you fucking that nigga Todd last night? Reggie. What? I yelled, slamming Tay's door behind me. I stood there completely dumbfounded. I just knew I didn't hear Bree right. I have been knowing her and Shay since we were little kids. Shay and my boy Dre were together, but Bree was a little younger than us. She stripped down at the Fox and got down with the get. I didn't know that whole Selena was some kin to them though. All the asses looked at me like I was a monster out this bitch. All I had on was a pair of ball shorts, a pair of socks, and no shirt. Reggie, baby, what's going on? Whose house is this? Tina cried, running up on me. I snatched away, leaving her looking at me funny. Fuck all that. Who you fucked last night? It was a mistake, baby, I swear. I had too much to drink. I'm sorry, she cried. This bitch was cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs. I knew what the fuck I did was wrong, but for this hoe to go out all of a sudden and fuck a whole nigga, nah, that shit was suspect as hell. You fucking sad, yo. Get the fuck out of my space, I snapped, and I mushed her in the head. Everything good, babe? Tay asked as soon as she opened the door. Bitch, you fucking my man and calling him babe. What you think? Tina yelled, walking up on an unbothered Tay. I pushed Tay back into the house and stood in front of her. I wasn't finna let Tina touch her. She ain't do shit wrong. That was all on me. You know what? Fuck this and fuck you, Reggie. Nah, that's what you was doing with another nigga last night. I screamed back at her. Okay, so we're gonna stop right there, y'all, for part 3 of A Savage Love She Can't Deny. That was part 3. If you have any questions, if you have anything you want to say, make sure you drop in the comment bar, leave me a comment. Make sure you share part 1, part 2, and part 3 with your family and friends. And we'll be back next time with part 4. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.